Hey guys, what's up? This is Series 2 bringing you another Black Ops commentary, this time on Summit Team Deathmatch, and I'm using the Mac 11 with extended mags because any other attachment for it is pretty useless. So starting off, I'm getting kind of tired of Black Ops, like most other people here, and you can kind of see why. I just fell down through the map. That's a perfect example. The game is really just kind of unfinished, it seems. I mean, there's so much that could have been done with it, so much that was promised, but overall it really just failed to deliver. A lot of the submachine guns are all almost identical, like the PM63, the Kiparis, and the Mac 11 all do identical damage. They all have identical rate of fire, and they all have an identical magazine size. The only thing that differentiates them is really just their reload times and their recoil pattern. So that's one reason why Black Ops just is kind of repetitive, because in Modern Warfare 2 at least most of the weapons were slightly unique, but here in Black Ops, totally missed that. Here in Black Ops you get repeats of the same weapon. A lot of you are probably wondering why I'm putting up this gameplay, which is pretty lackluster. I go like 25 and 14. It's because it was a close game, and I like watching close games rather than just games where you completely stomp on newbies on the other team. Also, another thing about that, it seems like nowadays the standards for videos for Call of Duty are getting higher and higher and higher. People are expecting better and better matches. You can't even put up a free-for-all match unless it's flawless on Machinima. I mean, Jesus Christ. If you pay attention to, for example, CNanners, you'll see that he has to put up videos where he's constantly getting like 30+ kills and less than 5 deaths. They have to maintain a ridiculous ratio in order to keep playability, otherwise people just say that the video sucks. But honestly, come on. You guys are just deluding yourselves, because if you think people do that well normally, you are sorely mistaken. Most of the time, when people do really well in Black Ops or just Call of Duty in general, it's because, number one, they're on a team of bad people, number two, they're playing against bad people, and it's usually a combination of the two, because if you're playing against a good team, there's no way that you're going to get a super good score. That's why you never see people using these unique setups in game battles or MLG or other game modes where there's people who are really good, for example, because they know that if they try these, they will get stomped on by the other people who are of equal or better quality, even people of lesser quality to a certain extent. But they can try these unique or different setups, or in regular public matches, because they know that people there usually just aren't as good. Also, there are a lot of newbies, and if you're just destroying newbies who really don't know how to play the game, it's kind of fun destroying, but if you're just bragging about how good you are at stomping kids who don't know how to play, I mean, that's like bragging that, oh look, I won the Special Olympics and I don't have a disability. I mean, sure, you got a medal, but is it really something to brag about? That's just the way I see it. Some people may see it otherwise. I don't know. The people you're playing against is the main factor. If they're not good, then, if they're good, obviously you're going to have a hard time getting a high score, especially on, just on any game mode in general. But you also need your team to be bad in general. Well, at least somewhat bad, especially in games like Team Deathmatch. Otherwise, they'll be getting a lot of kills, and you won't be able to get as many. Because in Team Deathmatch, if you get 30 kills, that means that the rest of your team only has 45 kills to get to win the match. I remember a friend of mine, back in Call of Duty 4, we were having a contest to see who could get to 40 kills on Team Deathmatch first, and we could never do it with the other person on, because we were both pretty good. But the thing is, 40 kills means more than half of the kills per Team Deathmatch game, because each Team Deathmatch game means 75 kills per team. And if you get 40 kills per team, 40 kills in a Team Deathmatch game, that means you're getting more kills than the rest of your team combined. And so with the two of us together, we couldn't do it, because we were both pretty good, and we kept stealing each other's kills, basically. And so in that respect, you also need your teammates to be bad. Otherwise, they'll start kind of stealing your thunder, and you won't do as well. Of course, you need your teammates to be better than the other team, because you don't want the other team to be getting air support, you don't want them to be getting kill streaks, and you don't want them to be capturing points in objective-based games. But also, you don't want your... Sorry about that. You don't want your teammates to be too good. Otherwise, like I said, they start overshadowing you. And that brings me to another thing. In objective-based game modes, a lot of the time, it seems like scores where people do well, these people don't go for points, they just go for kills. And that's really kind of disappointing. Haha, disappointing. Get it? But really, you're not even playing the game mode, you're just playing team deathmatch where you go to a certain point and just wait for people to walk by. That's one reason why whenever I put up a commentary, usually it's because it's on either Search and Destroy or Team Deathmatch, because in Team Deathmatch, I can just go for kills, and that's what everyone else is going for. It's not like, oh, well, everyone else was going for the objective, but I got kills, so I am good. I got the most kills, I'm pro. Because, well, to be frank, in objective-based game modes, I usually get a lot more deaths than kills. Well, not a lot more, but I go around breaking even, because most of the time, I'm the one throwing myself on the objective, because no one else on my team will. But, you know, I can accept that if I'm just breaking even, because, you know what, we still get the win, usually, if my team's any good at defending. But I get really tired of these kids who go, like, 23-0 in a domination game, bragging about how much of a help they were to the team, when they just sat around with their AK-74U sitting in the corner, waiting for someone to walk by and they had no defense and no captures. Bah humbug. That's just the way I feel about this game. The way I feel also about, you know, YouTube commentaries in general. I really like it if something fun goes on. Now anyway, we're coming to the end of the video. This was a really close game, and so 7,400 to 7,400. Here I go. Run Tomahawk, and there's the win. And you can see I got our good friend Death Racer Chevy there, who is currently giving me a look right now, but yeah. So we're going to watch that again one more time in slow motion. Since this is theater mode, I had to kind of make my own final kill cam. But you know, that's alright. Got to use the dolly cam, and that's fun. As you can see, I hit the foot, the most vital organ of the body, and she goes down. Now we get to see the amusing part, because she had joined the game just like a moment before this happened. And I'm not kidding. So this is it from her point of view. I'll just stop talking now.
Deathmatch. Use of deadly force is authorized.
So yeah, there you go. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys around.